What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world, and today I got something really cool to show you. I just got in a new blade. This is the Cold Steel Tiger Claw. They just had a sale on these. Typically you can find these for around $130, $150. They had them on sale for a really limited time with like a countdown for 80 bucks. So I was like, oh, I gotta get it. So this is S35 VN steel. This is a Karambit, by the way, obviously. And it is full serrated. Now, do not let these scare you because these are actually really easy to maintain. This, first and foremost, is a tool. This is one of the best tools, too, especially for cutting rope, anything like that. If you're ever trapped in a car and need to cut your seatbelt, this is going to glide through that. But like morning rope, if you're on a boat, anything like that, cardboard, whatever you need to open up, this is going to do that for you. And what's really cool, you see this plate right here. Once you pull this knife, can't do it from my angle, but once you pull this knife out of your pocket, this snags on your pants and deploys the blade, which is pretty cool. So it actually snags onto your pocket and then deploys the blade. Now the locking mechanism, to those of you that aren't knife people, this may look like a regular lockback, but it is not. This is actually called a triad lock. Now this is invented by Andrew Demko, and this lock is capable of holding hundreds of pounds, which is kind of crazy. Really crazy. And Cold Steel is known for not doing liners inside, and their knives are extremely strong. So this is just G10. Just G10 handles here. The G10 feels extremely grippy. It feels so good. This is a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be as well. I've never had a Karambit this thin. But the blade stock isn't thin. The weight is actually forward heavy. Obviously, it's very wide. Really nice. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting how on this side, it's a chisel grind because it's full serrated. It's so cool. I think actually on the sharpened, just the regular plain edge rather version, it's like that too. Which again, for me, that's a little bit harder for me to sharpen. I think this will definitely be easier for me to sharpen and maintain. And for those of you that are nervous about getting fully serrated blades, there is a Lansky sharpener on Amazon. Now, how cool is this? Now, Lansky, the knife sharpening company, made a ceramic sharpening rod specifically for cold steel serrations. So that's awesome. On the other side, it actually has the grooves that where you lock in the grooves here, and you just run it through and sharpen it right up, which is awesome. Clearly, you don't hold it like this. You could. This is great. But yeah, when you're doing utilitarian work, this is how you hold it. But I'm going to be flipping this pocket clip around, so when you know what I mean? This pocket clip has to be facing the other way in order for me to put it in my pocket this way. You actually want to deploy this knife forward like this. So you already have your finger in the loop when you pull it out, and then it's just organic after that. You just grab on. If anything were to ever happen to you and you needed to use this to get out of a situation, I feel like this would be a fantastic blade to go with. But for me, I like these for utilitarian stuff. But I'm going to switch over that pocket clip because I want it to be able to deploy this way. So basically, I'll show you one last time. Once you have the pocket clip switched over, it's in your pocket, you just put your finger on this ring. It's basically a trigger, you know what I mean? Once you pull that out of your pocket, this catches onto your pocket, and then you're able to grab on. And it comes out, it actually comes out before you can even put your hand around there. So it's already whack, flips out, and then you grab it. So it is great. Very impressed with Cold Steel going into the better steel avenue. Even though AUS 8A and AUS 10, their heat treats are absolutely phenomenal. Just go watch Joe X reviews when he destroys knives. But just some of Cold Steel AUS 8 and AUS 10 hold up better than some 3V steels, which blows my mind. I'm very happy with S35VN. I am very familiar with Cold Steel's S35VN. I have the Frenzy. I should have brought it. That thing is used and abused. It's a 5.5-inch folding knife with a crazy Japanese blade. I should have brought it over here. I wear that every single day. That's why it's in my room next to my bag. that goes with me everywhere. And if I can't go somewhere with it, it stays in the car. That is my favorite. But I'm ready to change things up. And, you know, I got the Cold Steel Voyager recently, but that has the Grivery handle scales, and I have to say, man, those are just so slippery on my hands. I sweat a lot, especially in this state of Florida I live in. It's like the Amazon. There's water in the air. I'm very impressed with this G10. I'm actually thinking, instead of going the Voyager route of carrying, I would be more comfortable carrying this. This is extremely thin, just like the Frenzy knife that I was just speaking about, the 5.5-inch folder that I have. They're like the same width. This kind of thing disappears when it's in your pocket. You have no idea you have it on you. It's really crazy. Let me see if I can go grab the Frenzy. I really want to show you a comparison. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. This is the Frenzy. This is my main EDC. This is a 5.5-inch S35EN steel blade. Very strange blade shape. It's actually Japanese inspired. The thing is crazy though, so I'll show you the difference. Let's take your regular Bowie style blade and let's run it across this right here. See how it's skating? It's not catching, it's not grabbing. You can probably even do that to your skin. It's just skating, and this is very sharp, by the way. But the difference in this profile here, do you see what it's doing? I'm barely touching it, look. And it wants to grab. It says, put me in there, coach, and stabs, and goes in there very easily. I'm almost tempted to get another one of these. Love this thing. But what's really crazy about it, is like I was saying, is the thinness. If we compare the Tiger Claw and the Frenzy. Oh, the Frenzy. I mean, the Tiger Claw, rather, is even thinner. I can't wait to try this out. And what's so funny is when you have this thing sticking out of your pocket, all you see is this. And it looks like you have a tiny little knife on you. And you pull it out, it's this monster. It's insane. I've cut a lot of palm fronds with this thing, guys. This is an incredible tool. This thing is sharp. Well, it came out of the box extremely sharp, but it dulls over time. Very easy to put an edge back on. I have a work sharp benchtop sharpener. I just run it across there, the 20-degree mark. It's great. It's great. I'm actually going to be possibly getting another sharpener soon. I want to get the Work Sharp Precision sharpener. It's about time we put a mirror edge on some of these blades. But that's why I'm thinking it's time to go and try out another Cold Steel S35EN G10 knife. And I thought the Tiger Claw would be a really cool one. Because first and foremost, like I said, this is a great utility blade. And then you have your Lansky sharpener to keep it sharp. These together, this is so awesome. The strength of these triad locks is absolutely insane. Like there's no blade play. I am freaking trying to break it. There's no blade play. It's just amazing how strong G10 is without steel liners. I mean, you don't even need steel liners. This proved to me. I really banged on this knife. But I don't know if it's the length or what. The thinness is great. I'm just wanting to try something new. Maybe I'm just tired of it. Had it for so long. But yeah, I'm digging this one a lot. I'm excited for the wave. I love the wave feature. You pull it right out of your pocket and bang. And you want to talk about a point that says, put me in there, coach. Well, it's a crazy point. So really beautiful. I have had fully serrated knives in the past. I mean, like 12 years ago. I mean, I've been collecting knives for a long time, but so I think like 12, 13 years ago, I had two Spyderco Matriarchs, and they're the Matriarch 2 with the wave. So this is kind of cool. It's kind of a little something similar. They do have the Cold Steel Black Talon 2, and that is more like that. And maybe I will try that out one day, but I think I'm going to stick with this beautiful thing for now. This is really cool. Even when you hold it like this for utility reasons, it just feels really nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to see how much we can beat this one up and, you know, use it on day-to-day. And excited to sharpen it in a totally different way using this cool little So cool little proprietary ceramic rod. I wonder how you hold it. It's gonna be kind of interesting. Huh. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this cool little blade. Definitely worth getting if it's on sale. That was a really good deal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. And until the next time we meet.